What's going on, YouTubers? It's Kurt in the World back at you again with my video. So today I'm going to be talking about a few things. First off, we're going to go over about the Ouija board and what we know about it. Plus, I also want to show you my new book right here that I wrote about the Ouija board and about the spirit boards, using both of them, what can you do and all that. The reason why I wrote this book is because, well, I spent the last 12 years studying the Ouija board and the spirit board. I personally like the spirit board better with the pendulum because you don't get near the stuff as what you would get in a Ouija board and stuff. So go check this book out. I will show links to my books. You can go to my publisher where I believe it's like 10% off. It's at lulu.com. And just type in this, or you could type in Curtis Bridges. But I'll leave a few links to where you could buy. I know that you can go online to Barnes & Noble and Amazon and eBay and a whole bunch of sites that has this book. It's a real excellent book to get to know. It's got a lot of packed knowledge, a lot of people talking about their experiences about the Ouija board and what they did. So go check this book out again, and will tell you about the review. So first off, what I want to say is that the Ouija board, you know, was designed back in the 1800s to be a game that can get family involved. And back in the 1800s and the late 1900s, people were real big about communicating with spirits or trying to communicate with a family member that they lost. And that was real big. And then it kind of died off because there was a lot of reports that people were getting hurt with this Ouija board. But, you know, it's been through different owners. Like, you know, Parker Brother had it for a while, and then they sold it off to another company that I can't think of right now, but they're still building the Ouija board as today. But what these makers that designed and did the patent, they didn't understand that a simple game for family could turn into a major game that could hurt you, others around you, and possibly, you know, kill you. You know, the Ouija board is basically a portal to another dimension from our world to the spirit world. More than likely, you will hardly ever get a good ghost that would do a reading with it. Most time it's going to be demons. I know a lot of people spoke with the Zozo character, or demon that per se. And you can see tons of videos on it. I think they even did a movie on it back in 2012. But this is the reason why I wrote my book, because I felt that I needed to tell people about the spirit board and Ouija board, you know, how to do it, you know, how can you close down the portals and everything. And like I said, this book is packed with tons and tons of good information. That's why I say that if you use the Ouija board and you feel that you're haunted, or you feel that demons are possessing you or others around you and basically causing a bad light in your family, then what you need to do is pick up this book. I will show videos and other times that we can go over about like the spirit board, because I'm a big fan of the spirit board. I feel that the pendulum works a little bit better, and I've met positive ghosts and I've met negative ghosts, but more time I've been drawing more positive ghosts than negative ghosts. But with the Ouija board, you're going to definitely get the negative energy vibes and all that. What I would like to do first when if I do the Ouija board, is the first thing I do, I like to meditate first for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I do a walkthrough in my head, just figuring how I'm going to do the steps, what I'm going to say, and how I'm going to close down the portal. Now, after I say goodbye and everything, what I like to do is take white sage and soak it in some water. And you can soak it in holy water if you want, but I just soak it in salt water. What I do is I take salt water and I take white sage and break it up, and I let it soak there while I'm doing the reading. Afterwards, I take like a washcloth or a paper towel and I wipe the board down fully, front, back, sides, everything. And this usually helps closing down the portal or anything that you think you might have left open. Because usually when you say goodbye, you still have that opening there that spirits can still get back and forth. They say that you can close down the spirit board or the Ouija. Yeah, you can, but I've also seen that when people say goodbye, they didn't close it down because those demons and evil spirits are leaving it open. And that's how they are haunting you and possessing you and stuff. But what I like to do is I like to wipe it down with the salt water and with the white sage after I get done, and then you dry it off and stuff. But let me go back to the beginning. So after I get done meditating, first thing I do is pour salt around the board. That basically seal off any negative energy or spirits coming out of that board, because the spirits can't cross over salt at all. And so what I do is I basically just put it around the board, and then I light white sage on both sides of the board, like just the incense, one incense piece, and then I start the session. Now, the reason why that I like to burn white sage, because white sage likes to bring in a more positive energy, and it gets rid of negative. But what I like to do is, and nobody hasn't really talked about this, is that I like to put salt. You can use any salt, sea salt, regular salt, doesn't matter, table salt. I prefer that sea salt works a little bit better, or regular salt. And like I said, just pour around the sides of the board like in a square. And that right there will help you keep the spirits in that board. Then what you want to do is, like I said, light the white sage. And afterwards, you can still get evil spirits still, because like I said, the Ouija board is just the opening for it. But I will probably end this video with letting you know that I will be having more videos about the Ouija board and spirit board. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video. Make sure you check out my Facebook page called Curtis Bridges, the Spirit Filler. I will have links to my book, because my book's a really good thing. I mean, like I said, you can't beat this book. This book has a lot of packed information. It's basically a guide into the spirit world using a spirit board or a Ouija board. It's unlocking the answers you seek and you shall find. Hear eyewitness stories from people on how the spirit board changed their life. It's unlocking an old mystery about the spirit board, and beware on what you wish for. So going back to what I was saying, this book here has packed with my 12 years of studying this board and using it, and how to be safe. I will do other videos that will show you how to be safe and have people around you. So please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to more of my upcoming videos. And I will say have a great day, and I'll talk at you later.